Everyone, happy COVID. Here, got the COVID hair. Still, I gotta go get a haircut. Anyway, we're at Momentum West Springs, and they have a shockwave device, one of the longest devices. They've had it for a little bit over 2 years, and they have 1,019,335 shocks on it. I'm just gonna flip it over. Total number of shocks, 1,019,335. And I'm here with Jennifer. Hey, Jennifer.
Hello, how's it going?
Good. So you guys have had the shockwave now for 2 years.
Yes.
And tell me a little bit more about feedback from yourselves and patients.
Patients seem to love it. Seems to be working really well, especially for anybody kind of with any of those nagging, awful elbow injuries that people come in all the time for. Really, really effective for any kind of epicondylitis through that area. We've kind of had some people who have been here for 8 months before without kind of progress. As soon as we got this, they're out the door within 6 treatments. So it's been working really, really well for us.
Awesome. And what kind of conditions do you tend to see the most here at this clinic?
A lot of it is supertendinopathy, or we see a lot of patellar tendons, PFPS pain, and then also we get a little bit of the Achilles tendinopathies as well. So those are kind of the 3 common injuries that we see.
Okay. In terms of return on your investment, you have people specifically requesting shockwave once they've had it, and or for themselves, or referring others?
Definitely, yeah. Typically, once we kind of introduce it the first time, not a lot of people have heard of it. At this point, still there definitely are some people that do. Once we do it the first time, they always come back later for a second treatment on the different body parts, or kind of 6 months later, they're like, oh, it's bugging me again. Can I get this specific thing on this injury again? It's working really well.
And in terms of being user-friendly, you find it quite easy to operate?
Oh yeah, and it's really nice that they have the pre-settings for a lot of the injuries, and it comes with a nice little booklet laid out with kind of the settings that you would use for all of them. So it's really, really nice and works well.
And aside from the one ring I had to help you out with,
yeah.
Maintenance is actually pretty easy?
It is, yeah. Maintenance is super easy. Again, it comes with a manual, lays everything out, has nice pictures, everything like that with it as well. So super easy, and it comes with a lot of extra parts too, which is great.
Okay. And how do you guys bill for your shockwave? Every clinic can be a little different. Sometimes it's inclusive, sometimes you just get some other people do, or some people do an added cost. How do you guys approach it?
So if we do a little bit of treatment plus the shockwave, it is an extra cost on it. I think it's an extra $30 on top of the treatment. If you're just getting shockwave, it's about $65. So they just come in, we do the quick shockwave treatment, and then they're out the door. Just have to say all these prices are in Canadian.
Because
I would say
only do this in Canada anyway.
But
they do have international exposure. So it's great. Thank you for your time, and I'm glad your patients like it.
Yeah, it's been
and
awesome.
Thank you very much, and happy COVID.
Yeah, happy COVID.